Hey you, do you like horses? Well, I don't, and I'll tell you why. Look at their teeth. I remember trying to feed a horse as a kid, and one of the camp supervisors told me to make sure my hand wasn't spread out flat, otherwise the horse might bite my skin. So you're telling me that this mutated deer can rip out my hand with a tiny little nibble? Nah! Also, why are their faces so long? At least moose have a little hump to their nose. They have character. But a horse, it's like they're trying to turn into elephants but gave up halfway. Except Arabian horses. I feel nothing but sympathy for them. No! And another thing, they're huge. I don't get why trainers can get in the same room as them. Like, you're telling me that you're gonna willingly go that close to a 1,000-pound moody animal. No, I could never. So yeah, I don't like horses. That's why I made a comic about them. Well, not exactly. It's about unicorns. I've never really thought I would be the type to make a comic. I don't like writing, and I'm bad at grammar. But I was watching a short animation. I don't know what it's called. I'll just put it up here so you guys can check it out. It was pretty cool. And I like the designs of the unicorns, so I started sketching my own. And I started sketching. And sketching. And sketching. Then I came up with this whole reference sheet for my comic. I thought it was cool, but then I didn't think about it anymore. I've drawn unicorns before, so I went downstairs, enjoyed some Costco pizza, and went to bed. Then I started thinking of a plot, and a cover, and an overarching story, and backgrounds, and main antagonists. And I started sketching. I just started getting excited because I personally never seen a story centered around different types of unicorns. Sure, I've seen movies and shows where they make a bunch of different stylistic choices with their unicorns, but I've never seen a show where the unicorns are subspecies and it's mainly about them. Except maybe My Little Pony with the Kieran, but they might be a completely different species altogether. I wanted a bunch of different subspecies like crown horns, long manes, briskies, hollow hooves. Of course, I'm not going to tell you all the species. That would spoil the story. Anyways, I have a lot of designs for the unicorns, and don't get me started on the zombies. Well, zombies. You can't see me right now, but I'm doing quotations with my hand. I won't say anymore because that'll spoil it. I want to post on Webtoon and Tapas as a start, but to be honest, go ahead, Christine, complain about the site you're trying to post on. That always goes well. To be honest, I kind of fell out of love with Webtoon. Not the stories, the website. It feels like they're just missing the quirky community it had like 2 years ago. Like, I remember watching ads on YouTube, and they had pretty cool stories, but now I rarely ever see Webtoon ads. The last ones I saw was like half a year ago, and it was just romance after romance after romance. Now, usually there's nothing wrong with romance, but it just feels oversaturated on webcomics nowadays. This might be a personal preference because I'm more of a comedy/psychological thriller kind of reader. Now, Tapas, I've never used before, so I have no opinions on it. I heard it had a good comic community, so I hope that's true. But what I would really like to do while posting my comic on Webtoons and Tapas, I'll program my own website where I can post my own comic and add tabs where people can interact with each other, speculate, and ask me questions. That would be really cool. Referring back to my earlier Kieran comment, as you can assume, I'm a My Little Pony fan. As much as I am, their story doesn't really influence this one, more of the concept of having many antagonists, a vast world, different creatures, and dark elements. This story will have some defining dark moments, but the story as a whole is more fantasy, adventure, and comedic, with a little dash of horror. Just a little sprinkle. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll just read the summary I post everywhere. In this world, unicorns are a diverse species that come in many shapes, sizes, and powers. However, unicorns have fallen from their former glory and are mistreated by humans, horses, and other unicorns. Two unicorn sisters must find a way to survive in a hostile and treacherous world that is unforgiving to their kind. Will Juniper and Cluppy uncover unicorn secrets lost to time? What new types of unicorns will they discover? Are there more to the species of longmane than they previously thought? And that's my story. Go check it out if you want. Like and subscribe, and comment below how you feel about horses. Toodles, peeps! I want to start doing more videos like this. So expect more of this format in the future. I like my old videos, but I feel I wasn't showing a lot of my personality in it. And also, I used too much copyrighted music. Rookie mistake, I know. But I want to work on speaking more and, just making my YouTube videos more interactive. So I hope you like the shift.